Hello, good morning. My name is John. I'm Orphan Car Garage. I'm located in Abington, Massachusetts, which is about 30 minutes south of Boston. In my last video a few days ago, I profiled that really nice Survivor quality 1960 Rambler Super. And I mentioned that that car had come into my hands. It had been in my ownership, under my care, and 3 times. This being the 3rd time where that car is now currently listed for sale. This 1965 Mustang in front of me has a similar story. I purchased this car for myself, about 5 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, from a dealer in New Jersey, and he had purchased the car from the original owner, or at least her family. The woman had purchased this car brand new in New Jersey and had spent its whole life in New Jersey until I purchased it and brought it to Massachusetts. I put a new convertible top on it, put a new carpet in it, new tires, added those accessory wire wheel covers, which are correct for a 65 Mustang. We do have the standard covers as well. Had the vehicle tuned up, fluids changed, carburetor rebuilt, and I drove it. The paint had some, we'll say patina. I thought it might have been original paint. It looked like original paint patina on the car. I couldn't find any real signs of overspray, so I kind of always assumed it was original paint. It looked it, but it wasn't. So I kept the car for 3 or 4 years, and I sold it to a friend of mine down the street just last year, late last year. He had the car brought to another level. He had the car brought to his body shop and stripped right down to bare metal to have it repainted. It was then that we discovered that it was not original paint that was on the car like I had suspected, but very, very old paint. Maybe that car had been painted in the late 1970s. But upon inspection of the body after it was stripped, our suspicions were correct. This car was incredibly well kept and incredibly straight and rust free. The only signs of previous repair on this car's body were at the very bottom of each quarter panel. Very, very bottom, which you'd expect. Although for a New Jersey car, you'd expect much more, given that they use road salt in New Jersey. It's very apparent this car was not used much during harsh weather. You'll notice right away the color. This is what drew the car to me, and this is what's going to draw the car to you. This is the original color on this car. It's called Glamour Turquoise. To me, this is the color for a 65 Mustang. The Mustang's about as patriotic as you can get. It's like apple pie to me, the Ford Mustang. Always love these first generation cars. They're just iconic. They're never going to go down in value. They're always going to have a following. This car in particular is extra special because, as you've probably noticed if you're an aficionado, this car is equipped with a factory 289 V8 engine. Also, as we go onto the interior and take a glimpse, you'll see that the car is equipped with factory air conditioning, and it does work. There's also a console in here, automatic transmission, power steering, and power brakes. So a very nicely equipped Mustang for the day. You don't see that very often in these cars. This is the standard black interior, not the optional pony interior, and I believe it's original. I see no reason to believe that this interior has been redone. It's exactly the way the factory would have done it. And it's in really good shape. Again, a brand new carpet along with the brand new convertible top and a brand new boot that I purchased for the car about 4 years ago, 3 years ago maybe. That was done. AM/FM cassette, probably from the 1980s. It does work, and it fits right into the factory hole, so nothing's been cut. When the car was painted and all the trim came off of it, it was my suggestion to my friend that he replace the emblems and the chrome bumpers and so forth, because to me that's jewelry. So why put old patinaed chrome back on a car with brand new paint? So he took my advice and he bought all new bumpers for the car, new emblems, really the Ford script there on the front edge of the hood. It's all brand new stuff. Everything for these cars, as you know, is available. You could practically build one from scratch, and it's not terribly expensive. As we walk around, you can see how stunning this car is. Now, there is 2 flaws in the new paint. It looks to me like an issue with the primer underneath the paint. One of them is right here, right ahead of this Mustang emblem on the right front fender. You can see there's a discoloration about the size of a $50. And again, the same thing right here, right near the trunk lid, right there. That's under the paint. I'm going to say that's something to do with the way the primer adhered itself to the body of the car, or it didn't adhere itself. But it's completely under the paint. There's no flaking or anything. Other than that, this paint is beautifully done. There's no orange peel in this. There's no dust that I can find in the paint. There's no runs. Really, really nicely done. A very high quality driver. Front seat belts, which I believe have also been an option in this car, and a power convertible top, if I didn't mention that already. The odometer shows 44,940 miles. Everybody that's inspected this car, including the body shop that did the paint work, thinks that that's original and has not flipped over. I believe it as well, especially if this interior is original, and I believe it is. However, our Massachusetts title states 144,940. See that very often with vintage cars. Clerks don't pay attention. Clients, consumers don't pay attention. The title comes in the mail. It gets filed away, and nobody notices these mistakes. I'm not saying it is a mistake. I just suspect it's a mistake. I truly believe this car has just 44,000 miles. Underhood of this car is not detailed, very original, and that kind of harkens back to that mileage as well. I don't believe the engine in this car has ever been out. And I did mention the air conditioning does work. Starts right up and runs nice. Get up there and show you the engine. Don't beat me up for this, please. The next guy can do the detailing on this engine compartment. Excuse me, there we go. And there you have it, an engine compartment right out of 1965. Really nothing's been done under here other than tune-ups and fluid changes. I don't believe that engine's ever been out of the car. That original gold paint on the valve covers and air cleaner housing, the original air conditioning tag, the spark plug decal, the windshield washer bottle or bag as it were, all originals from 1965. Power steering pump looks like it's been replaced. I don't recall if I had that done or not. I may have. So as you can see, it runs really nice. We had the carburetor rebuilt and tuned up when I got it. There's very little mileage on this car. I don't think my friend drove it but maybe once after he had it painted. Then winter came and it went into winter storage. And that's the storage that he's losing. So there you have it. A nicely equipped turquoise 1965 Ford Mustang convertible. It doesn't get more patriotic than this. I did a quick scan on Hemmings. These cars are all red, or they're white, or they're black, or they're maroon. I only found one other one this color, and it was a coupe. And it was priced much higher than this one is. This one, Orphan Car Garage pricing on this 1965 Mustang, $28,900. $28,900 for the price of a coupe. Look them up if you don't believe me. Look what people are asking for these cars. We've priced this car aggressively to sell it. Checks a lot of boxes for a lot of people. Check the website, our website, full gallery of photos, orphancargarage.com. Give me a call, 508-954-8090. Like us here on YouTube, subscribe. I always have cool, affordable stuff coming down the pike. And find us on Facebook. This car will be posted on Facebook the same time the video launches on YouTube. I don't suspect this car is going to be around too long. It checks too many boxes for too many people, and it's honestly priced beyond reasonably. I mean, for the price of a V8 coupe or a six-cylinder Mustang, a six-cylinder convertible without air conditioning, you're getting a V8 convertible with factory air. Just amazing. OrphanCarGarage.com. Check it out. Thank you, as always.